Happy Miracle Monday. This is Dawn Petalino, and Miracle Monday is where I offer you some tips and some tools, but most importantly, I just remind you of the truth. So you remember who you are and you say, oh yeah, that's right. I don't have to be afraid of anything. This is a reference to a lot of A Course in Miracles and A Course of Love, if you're familiar with those. But basically, it's returning us to our natural state of love, of peace, of joy. And I'm a transformational coach, and I help women to become aware of and change those habitual thoughts and beliefs that are causing more upheaval in their lives so they can have this other reality. And Miracle Monday is where I remind you so you can have that other reality, where miracles are a natural expression of love. All right, so today's is about, waiting for the other shoe to drop. I don't know about you, but our society, and I know my own family, when we would leave the house, my dad would never say, have a good time. He'd always say, be careful, which made me realize, oh my gosh, I must have to be careful out there, right? And we get raised with this idea of, when something good happens, we might feel it for like a minute, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh gosh, but I hope something bad doesn't happen. Yeah, but what's going to happen now? But oh my gosh, it's almost like we habitually jump to the conclusion that it'll be taken away, or that we have to prepare ourselves. Like, don't get too hopeful. Somehow that's a really bad thing. Don't depend too much. And if you were raised in that society, in that family, then there's something that you really need to know. You have to remember that, as A Course of Love says, this universe is a dance of cooperation, one that you are asked to be a part of. And we have to remember that when we want to experience that miracle of love and joy and freedom and peace in our life, we have to go within first and experience it. The Course of Love reminds us, change within affects change without, not the other way around. So we have to come from within. I have to be willing to, in spite of any circumstance, allow myself to dare to feel the peace that I desire. Dare to feel the feeling, the experience that you desire, whether that's peace, whether that's freedom, whether that's joy. And when you experience it, when you know that it's from within, that is the most important step, that when it's from within, and as soon as you kind of captured it and just been like, yeah, there it is. That's it. You flipped on the switch. You connected. Now you let the universe take control. The universe is a dance of cooperation of which you are asked to be a part of. Course of Love says, hope is the willingness to know that the love, that the grace, that the cooperation is yours. Hope is the willingness to ask, believing it will come. And this willingness is just to ask, to be reminded to be loved by your source, that you are loved by your source, to be reminded of the love of our source, and being loved for who you are. That's what it says, a willingness to be open to another possibility. So anytime we go into fear, to say, I hear that voice, and I am willing to believe in another possibility. The bottom line is this a beneficent universe or not? Just this morning, I thought I lost a check that a client had given me. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, where is it? And I started to go into this panic, and I thought, wait a minute, stop. Don't go out there first. Go in here first. So I stopped. I just went to my heart, and I almost heard this voice say, is this a beneficent universe or not, Dawn? And I said, yes. Yes, it is. And so I allowed myself to feel the love of my source, the care of my source, knowing I am loved for who I am. I didn't have to know how it was going to work out. I just had to know, oh yeah, I'm loved. And then I knew it was going to be okay. As it turns out, I did find it. It came to me while I was on my elliptical and I wasn't thinking about it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, I think I know where it's at. So today's reminder is, when we go into fear, when we're waiting for that other shoe to drop, to dare to go into hope, to dare to ask, willing to ask, believing that help will come. A willingness to be in that cooperative dance and know that you are loved. Happy Miracle Monday. I hope you take this out into your day. I hope that you, anytime you catch yourself in fear, you go within first and you remind yourself of that truth. And I also want to remind you of a particular event that is happening this Saturday at the Bag Lady on the 16th in Charlotte, and we're doing the Physics Behind Miracle again. That's been a popular talk, so I'm offering it there, and there are details below that I will post. All right, take care for now, and I hope you have a miraculous Monday. Bye for now.